Logie. Let's go over to the next location we can go. Let's do boogie where you need 8 wheels. We just started, man.
Nice. Not the Mario Party attack.
Also, now that I have proper controls, I now actually know what button is used for I can actually run away, so notice how he immediately turn back. I need to get hit first.
Yeah.
All it took was Frankenstein the control scheme. I can now actually use a D-pad for a game made with a D-pad in mind. Revolutionary concept, I know.
Is it me or are they a different level from last time?
It's just you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go here. What's with that for?
You did some grinding, didn't you?
Why can't you just believe me for once?
Because it looks fucking different. And I noticed the fucking amount of money we have now. Which is good. Why are these motherfuckers asking for 10 billion shits when we don't have it? Ain't nobody thinks chocobo racing is fun. Who the fuck thought that was fun?
Final Fantasy 7 fans.
Bruh.
The Maximilian dude.
Okay. Is someone there?
Hey, Rude, who do you like? I guess I'm embarrassed about. Come on, who do you like? That's a tough one. But poor Elena. She? You? No, she likes Sang. I never knew that. But Sang likes that ancient.
What are they talking about? Oh!
It's so stupid. We always talk about who they like or don't like, but Sang is different. Oh no! They're here, they're really here! It's time. But you know, don't go easy on them, not even the girls. Don't worry, I'll do my job. I count on you, I'll put to Sang.
I like how she just had like a mini convo with Claude and then was like, wait a minute!
It's been a while. Payback time for what you did in Sector 7.
Out of our way.
I only been taken for a fool. That's as far as you go. So remember how Sang said that's like freaking Rude said that he likes Tifa?
Yep.
He is straight up programmed to not target Tifa as long as someone else is alive. Even if Tifa is the last person standing, he will take a while before actually attacking her. This is coded into Rude's character. He has not attacked Tifa once yet.
Didn't he just attack Tifa?
No, that was Reno.
Oh.
It was the bald guy.
Okay.
Yeah, pick climate hazard. Well, for my high questions.
We just passed one.
That's surprising a lot of HP. Maybe we're cheating, but I'm still victorious.
Okay. He's like, oh, look at the time. I gotta go.
You didn't break, man.
I don't like it. How they found out where we were? They followed us, but there weren't any signs of it. Then that means
A spy? No way.
I don't even want to think about there being a spy. I trust everyone. Okay. Toy Story monster looking like.
Final Fantasy 7, motherfucker. You want any more turns? Go with give some more turns while we're at it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, bitch. Triceratops. Okay, never mind. It has dead left. Oh, look, his friend came. 1600. I also forgot, in case I haven't noticed. Freaking the blade beam limit break, clouds neutral B, climate hazard, clouds up B, cross slash, flat side B in Smash Brothers.
Ha! A ruined reactor. It's Scarlet, head of Shinra weapon development. Like she didn't see you already. Yeah, how's that going for? Oh,
I'm feeling good either. I'm gonna get junky material for junky reactors.
okay.
This one has a failure. What I'm looking for is big, large, huge material. See any? No? I haven't seen it. I get on it right away. Please, we can make the ultimate weapon. Only we had some. I just can't wait. With Hojo Go, development's been getting a bigger budget. I envy them. Maybe if we made the perfect weapon, could that stupid Heidegger even use it? I also forgot Heidegger was your boss. Let's go.
Okay.
Big, large,
Big, large, huge material. An ultimate weapon? The perfect weapon? What are the Shinra up to?
I get to complete Shadow the Hedgehog. Perfect life form.
There's something shiny back there. Oh.
And there's some material. Just what we always needed. That's so jank, I love it.
That was some fucking WWE shit.
Put the grounder standing on. I saw Nick tweet asking people for their JRPG hot takes.
Oh.
There was a lot of bad stuff said, I'll say that much. And some already, no duh, Sherlock. Final Fantasy VII is not one of the best RPGs, let alone one of the best Final Fantasy games. No duh? People don't like Final Fantasy VII so much because they're first Final Fantasy. Any more obvious wish to point out?
Oh, I think I just passed the post. Silent protagonist makes the game worse. Well,
that's all common thing, yes.
I don't really agree with that.
That's the fact that when there are many big moments, the character can't respond. Like, imagine if Joker was able to actually respond to things in P5, but he can't. As opposed to Narukami in the arena games, where he has a full personality, he can actually share his thoughts and respond to things.
Yeah. Tales of is the fairy tale of JRPG series, all style and
why'd you gotta say that one? Why'd you gotta say that trash take right there?
Oh no.
Don't you anyone ever compare Tales of to freaking fairy tale?
Wait, what the fuck? What happened to Tifa? What the fuck did I just look back at?
she's a toad now. She just became a toad. You blink and suddenly your child Frank on the toad. Reactor I was supposed to do years ago took my husband. How much I pray I won't bring her grandson back.
A ruined reactor.
Here's one thing. Your story. Okay, that was a Shinra Mako reactor. Okay, thanks for the story. Oh, time magic, time material. What kind of magic do you give? Yeah. I want that very much. I did not. What the fuck? What's wrong with you?
I'm looking at a little mini thread here. Shin Megami Tensei, since Nocturne has the best turn-based system in any other RPG. Then somebody responded with, "That's not a hot take," and then somebody said, "Persona fan spotted."
Here's a story. One day he's supposed to kill many of the townspeople. What stories for these people? Gotta go, let's go.
Final Fantasy XVI is a real Final Fantasy game.
Yes. So many it's a popular thing for people to say that Final Fantasy 16 is quote unquote not a real Final Fantasy, that's missing elements of Final Fantasy. What the F does that even mean? I don't know. That it makes no sense.
Oh, hey man, I found your alt. Legend of Dragoon was the best of that generation's hand down and deserves a freaking remake.
I mean, yes, the truth. I told that everyone would be happy once Reactor was built. It was all brought with sadness.
Oh, JRPGs are boring.
That's also a common take people have. People can't read, you know. Should have the reactor without even thinking about the town safety, and that's the result.
Dragon Quest is greater than Final Fantasy.
That's also a take people have, especially since Dragon Quest is hugely popular in Japan. Because that Final Fantasy was the one to have international success.
Guilty Gear better looking than all the mainline fighter games.
That's not an RPG, it's a fighting game. Whoops. Oh well. You didn't see that.
I actually didn't.
Good.
Turn-based RPGs need to die off already. The only difficulty comes from self-limiters / being underleveled or random luck.
Just tell me to suck and move on. You're a traveler. Hey wait, that glow in your eye. Are you in Soldier? Oh, you're right. Do you know anything about our son? His name is Zach. It's because 10 years he left for the city, saying that he didn't want to live in the country. He left saying he's going to join Soldier. You ever hear of Zach and Soldier?
I don't know.
Zach? Young lady, you know him? I mean, we wrote 6 or 7 years ago saying that he had a girlfriend. Could that have been you? No, it wasn't.
Like how Clyde instant turn around.
Tifa,
what happened?
Zach.
Do you know him?
No, I don't know him.
Your face tells me differently.
I told you I don't.
Alright.
That sounds just like you leaving town and saying I'm joining Soldier.
There were a lot of guys like that back then.
You must really be something making Soldier have a group like that. I really respect you.
I worked hard for it.
Hard work pays off, huh? Cloud, thanks for caring. Any other comments on this, folks?
Nope. Whoa, man, wait a minute. No, that guy put more comments. Whoa. The more developers continue to go away from turn-based systems, the deeper and more engaging the JRPG industry can become. Having to know status effects, elemental damage, and/or RPS combat systems is not some great strategic feat and can still all be achieved in a non-TBC system.
Man's dedication to being wrong is astounding.
Oh, there's more! I get it, you grew up with it as a kid or you felt some sense of accomplishment when you beat that boss you didn't feel like grinding for, but it's holding the industry back from more engaging and creative systems. It lasted longer than it probably should its time.
Sir, that person, I want him to play games like Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Leginia, freaking, sure I remember, but it was freaking, it's an action RPG spin-off of a freaking tactics game. Yeah, Shining Resonance Refrain. Go play Valkyria Revolution. Go play OG Crisis Core. Go play Dirge of Cerberus, and get the F back to me about that nonsense you just spoke out of your mouth.
Oh man. Let's see.
Go play Neptunia Sisters for their sisters. I just played it. It's an action game, moving the industry forward, is it not? Go play Neptunia Action Unleashed and freaking Mega Tiny Dimension.
Someone responded to him saying, truly a god-awful take. This is really only something you'd hear from people who have zero attention span.
Exactly.
And they fucking responded back by saying literally, and I mean literally, thing about a turn-based RPG can be used in any action RPG system. And once again, I mean 100% everything.
Go out and play some of the most mediocre action games you ever play in your life and be like, well, it's action, so it's better by default. Go play Soul Calibur Legends. I think that's what the Wii game is called.
The guy said, and vice versa, this doesn't add anything to the discussion. And then the same guy responded with, so you agree that turn-based RPG adds nothing new or different to the JRPG system and thus are just a slower paced, more tedious form of combat. Damn, son. I love Twitter.
Go play freaking Bound Network Transmission.
Oh, Lord.
Go play Yakuza 6 or Kiwami 2.
Well, that's the end of that thread. Let's see what else. Xenoblade Chronicles has the best combat system in any JRPG I've ever played, bar none. The amount of freedom and the way baked and driver combos can interlink to make it incredibly satisfying. I'll have you know half of that was misspelled.
I mean, they're a Xenoblade 2 fans, so I don't expect good spelling to begin with. Based on the words said, they're describing Xenoblade 2 mechanics, so I don't expect certain things, okay?
The Tales of series hasn't had a single good game since Vesperia. Removing the MP in game since has also made the gameplay incredibly boring, and it focuses too much on its style rather than plot that gives their characters depth or gameplay that is deep and fun.
Okay, so here's the thing. One, if we count the Tales of games at the Vesperia, we have to count Zillia, which was kind of alright. Focus on the character? Nah, experimental gameplay because there was an anniversary game that was rushed out the door. Zillia 2, Vesperia, Graces F. Characters, meh. Gameplay, the peak of the Tales of franchise gameplay, beautiful, perfection incarnate. So what the hell are you talking about? Zillia 1, I can kind of give you that. Zillia 2, that game's story is only half good, and it completely ruins Zillia 1. Gameplay, tied for the best gameplay in the Tales of franchise. It's like you took Devil May Cry and turned it into a goddamn RPG. Beautiful. Zestiria, I know people hate Zestiria, but I like Zestiria's gameplay, so I can go suck my dick. Berseria, I know people say Berseria's too complicated, so I go suck my dick. Arise is shallow in both gameplay and story, so I can't say anything positive about it. I mean, I guess it looks pretty.
Let's see. Every JRPG protagonist I know fits into one of these repetitive categories. Shy, awkward everyman, brooding emo bad boy, lovable goofball. It's time for something new.
Wow, they just managed to achieve not describing Cloud. Because Cloud's not emo. Cloud's not emo, Cloud's not a goofball, and Cloud's not the everyman. Congratulations, you did describe Cloud in Final Fantasy VII. You described Mr. JRPG himself. And you say, but Cloud's emo, congrats, you didn't play Final Fantasy VII. You played something else, played about Final Fantasy VII sequel trash that made Cloud into an emo.
Yeah, somebody responded to them by saying you haven't played many JRPGs then. Oh. Did our device just get EMP'd? Our vehicle got fucking EMP'd? Oh man, a breakdown now. Oh, we had a good run, lads.
No.
Back to walking.
No, we had a good drive. Now we're gonna have a good run. Okay, go ahead, what can you find?
I don't know what this means. Tactics ogre greater than FFT.
Tactics Over, a freaking tactics game made by I think it was Enix, I think. It's greater than Final Fantasy Tactics, a beloved tactics game. I wouldn't know, I never played it, but I'm mostly convinced people played it because Cloud was in it. Spoiler alert, Cloud is a trash unit in it. Cloud's in it, and he sucks!
Rip.
But I didn't know that freaking is generally a very popular Final Fantasy spinoff.
Turn-based combat gameplay is really jarring with the anime style. Anime is this great medium full of fast, brutal, flashy action that I love. Turn-based combat is slower and often lacks the action that I love in anime. What?
One word, Omnislash. Suck my dick.
Random battles are far superior to field battles because they are less avoidable and offer more actual tension to explore.
I mean, they're not wrong. Like I said, I saw a entire marathon people play their Tales of game. They had a habit of just freaking avoiding enemies and then being surprised that they're unleveled for the boss. That's one of the downsides of having enemies on overfield. People will just avoid them and not actually level up, and then blame the game when they get to a boss fight that kicks their butt.
Well.
I am home. It is I, Nanaki. Hey, Nanaki, you're safe. Go on and say hi. Say hello to Bugenhagen.
Nanaki?
Wait, Cosmo Canyon, you familiar with this land?
Nope.
Let me explain. People all over the world gather here to seek the study of plant life.
Whoa! I always wanted to come here.
I'm sorry, it's full now, so I can't let you enter. They helped me when I was on the road. Please let them in. That's so? You're Nanaki? Please come in.
Who is Nanaki?
Nanaki's Nanaki. That's his name. Here's where I was. I mean, this is my hometown. My tribal protectors are those who reach this beautiful canyon, the planet. My brave mother fought and died here, but my cowardly father left her, and last of my race.
Cowardly father?
Yes, my father was Westro, and so the mission I inherited from my ancestors to protect this place. My journey ends here. Hey, Naki, you're home. Coming, Grandpa. That's perfect. Why don't we take a break too? We can meet back here in a while, okay? That's a pub starlet. Fluffy bed, come on today. It's right near Cosmo Canyon.
Oh, that's nice.
There was a way to turn on the arrow for myself, but I don't know what the button is. I can configure it. As my wife forgets a lot of things. Can work miracles. That's so you brought Naki here? Yeah, thanks. How about our original cocktail, Cosmo Canyon? A drink now, and then it's good for you. Actually, a bit. You know what to stop. We're gonna Shudra Inn. Project Gale Knight, sure. What was the previous taker talking about? Was I saying something? Or was quiet? Oh yeah,
Random battles.
right. Yeah, people nowadays need random battles, man. They do some dumb stuff.
I find most JRPGs have terrible status effect mechanics, and Pokemon is the gold standard of how to do status effects properly.
Alright. What kind of web service plays? They kind of see to stay a plant life.
That's it.
Yeah, and I heard there's an awesome Arbiter here. Let's see if I have a chance. The fact that a lot of RPG status effects don't affect bosses. You know, like how I like the freaking technical system in P5, so that they count on bosses. It's almost worthless.
Yeah.
But then you have stuff like some also Final Fantasy games generally don't. But there's Final Fantasy 2, which is an exception, where I must beat the final boss of the game by poisoning them to death. Now, with Pokemon, everything's a status effect, no exception, unless it's like a special type immunity. Like anything in particular? So it's just one of those things where it's like it's a mechanic that generally goes to waste because freaking, oh, you can't poison the boss or you can't turn the boss. It's like, why had this in the game then? It just makes that pointless option. Or whatever avoid advanced status elements.
Yeah. Star Ocean Till the End of Time is one of the greatest JRPGs ever, even with that ending.
Star of Time is the most controversial freaking Star Ocean titles and also controversial JRPG from the PS2 days. It has a plot twist that honestly, if it were to come out nowadays, would probably get less tapes. It came out in the 2000s. That twist is controversial, and for many people, basically shattered the entire Star Ocean franchise for them. You know, Naki's back. Naki's back. It's all thanks to this flame. It's fresco Cosmo Canyon. It's burned for generations. It's a holy flame that protects this canyon. I heard it only went out once long ago. There's something horrifying occurred, but I really don't know much else about it. But its ending is very, very controversial. What I mean, no, that's ending. It's a plot twist that's very controversial. Which is an achievement considering then oh, that's not turn arrows. This is considering that Star Ocean 4 exists and made its own dumb plot twist.
Xenoblade completely laps other franchises in quality, exploration, and storytelling.
Depends on the entry, but that's kind of hard to really judge. I don't know, because like I said, it's hard to really judge them like, oh, storytelling kind of thing, you know. But for quality of gameplay, I generally say it's just an exploration, yes. But you also have stuff that's like it can be in like the freaking Xenoblade X's combat system that is so complicated that even people keep up issues explaining it that the game has to give you. Can you, Amanda, would you play a game that gave you an entire textbook?
Oh God, no.
That's Xenoblade X's solution towards gameplay. Its tutorials suck, but don't worry, since it's a Wii U game, it basically has a built-in textbook. You're able to immediately go to turn to page or to read the textbook how to use her mechanics.
Not the 10 billion hour tutorial.
No. The tutorials are short. It's the fact they don't tell you anything. Like, freaking imagine playing Persona 5 and they go, yeah, Persona. That's it. That's the whole tutorial. They'll tell you anything else.
Oh shit, my bad. There was this guy who studied planetary life here. He couldn't take things the way they were, so he went to Midgard to form Avalanche. Wanna hear more? Go on. Guess you could say this is where Avalanche was born. I always wanted to come here, and finally I made it. Lots happened. And then, I don't know what's going to happen now that there is no Avalanche.
Where do I put it? I know it's around here. But yeah, freaking, it's the fact that generally every Xenoblade game, although every Xenoblade except for X, has a mechanic called chain attacks. That is where most of your damage comes from. Xenoblade X has a different mechanic called Overdrive. The game does not explain to you how to use it, and it is a mechanic that is not so simple. That's not a basic thing to understand. So most just don't use it, but that's the most useful things for dealing damage. Meaning you're handicapping yourself by not using it, but you don't know how to use it. And the people who say it's so simple, shut the F up! Don't pretend like you knew how to use it when you played the game. Don't pretend like you didn't freaking look up Enno's freaking guide. And if you are Enno saying this, even Bro said something that was dumb and that's to walk it back. Saying the game gives you practically gives you a textbook later. I apologize, the textbook is actually hard to understand. Oh, how do you do that? With super glue? Yes. Super glue, salt, everything. Okay, everybody go on. Oh, and then also I forgot the thing. Xenoblade games tend to have combat systems that are also so complicated that the devs themselves cannot explain how the combat works, which was one of the biggest problems of the games. Xenoblade 2 tutorials are trash. When you know how to play Xenoblade 2's combat, it's actually a pretty good combat system, but the game does not tell you how to play it. Okay, it is too complex for a written tutorial to tell you. Then Xenoblade 3 were course corrected and forced you to it's a freaking like an hour or two long tutorial section in order to make sure you get it. And the worst part is, people have revealed they still didn't get it. I had to suffer for these freaking a-holes. I lose.
Is that old man floating?
Yes. This is my grandfather, Bugan. He's incredible. He does everything. Oh, you looked at Naki. Naki's still a child, you see. Please stop, grandfather. I'm 48. Oh, Naki's tribe has incredible longevity. So you see, his 48 years will only be equivalent to say that about 15 or 16 years on a human reckoning.
15 or 16?
He's quite very deep. You thought he was an adult? Grandfather, I want to be an adult. I want to grow up to be able to track you in the village. Oh, no, Naki, you can't stand on your own yet. To do that now would destroy you in the long run. Reaching up into the heavens, threatening to snatch the very stars from the great city of Midgard, you've seen it, haven't you? Well, that's a bad example. Looking up too much makes you lose perspective. When it's time for the planet to die, you understand that you know absolutely nothing.
When the planet dies?
Oh, maybe tomorrow. What years from now? Maybe not long off.
How do you know this?
I hear the cries of the planet.
What's that?
The sound of the stars in the heavens. When this goes on, planets are born and die.
What was that?
Oh, that was a scream from the planet. Do you hear it? That's to say, I hurt, I suffer. They've come here on a long journey to see the planet. Why don't you show them your apparatus? Oh, see the planet? Oh. But then again, I guess it wouldn't hurt to show him. Bugenhagen. Several odd-looking people are here. The whole planet's gone busy all of a sudden. He brought friends too. I will get them. Please call one of them. I think people can fit in Grandfather's machine.
Squad. Barry, you're gonna love this, buddy.
Hey Barrett, turns out you're not crazy and the planet's actually screaming out in pain. My life is way much easier like this, oh my god. Was it for the obnoxious arrow pointing at cloud at all times? This would be perfection.
What? Let's see. Persona 5's calendar system, especially in the OG release, added tons of bloat, redundant writing, and make them go to bed.
These are facts.
Oh, the PTSD.
There's a reason people keep making the meme about going up to sleep, because it didn't happen in the middle of P5. You playing Royal didn't have to experience that. But for some people, they end up hating Morgana because of that. It's because of that, and I don't feel that's fair, because Morgana being used to verbalize a game mechanic. That's not his fault. Here, over here, doors unlocked. Come on in. Oh, looks like you have them all together. Let's begin. I'll stand there. Oh, this is a real thing.
What can you tell me about the galaxy?
Yes, pretty good. It's my laboratory. Workers of space are entering this in this 3 holographic system. Look, a shooting star.
What can you tell me about the shooting star?
This is amazing. Oh, yes, this is something, isn't it? Let's get to the subject. Which all humans die. What happens to them after they die? Body decomposes and returns to the planet, which everyone knows. What about their consciousness, their hearts, and their souls? The soul, too, returns to the planet. And not only those of humans, but everything on this planet. In fact, all living things in the universe are the same. The spirits that return to the planet merge with one another around the planet. They roam, converge, and divide, becoming a swell called a life stream. Life stream, in other words, the path of energy that souls roam the planet. Spirit energy is a word that you should never forget. A new life, children are blessed with spirit energy are brought to the world. Then the time comes when they die and once again return to the planet. Of course, there are exceptions, but this is the way of the world. I digress, but you understand better, you watch this. I must not get your thoughts, but spirit energy is a source of life for trees, birds, and humans. Not only living things, made it possible to form planets. If that spirit energy were to disappear, it's the basis of studying planet life.
If spirit energy disappears, our planet will die.
Oh, spirit energy is efficient because it exists within nature. Spirit energy is forced to be extracted and manufactured can't accomplish its true purpose.
You're talking about Mako energy, right?
Every day, Mako reactors suck up spirit energy, diminishing it. Spirit energy compressed in reactors processed to Mako energy. The ideas are being used up and thrown away. In other words, Mako energy would only restore the planet. Sort of plants of those who live with them. You want to know more, you must listen to the words of the elder. Lucky, his father, a coward? So that's it. Lucky's been thinking that all this time.
Atlas has no right to milk Persona 5 for this long.
As a Persona 4 wasn't moved just as much.
The majority of JRPGs don't need to be more than 30 to 40 hours long. I've got better things to do than the 10th variation, same side quest, or listening to the main character reiterating the same story beat yet again. Bonus, Xenoblade X is a bad, clunky, unfinished game. Yeah, no comment?
Alright. Xenoblade X is kind of clunky.
I mean, for the first part.
What about game RPGs being long?
Yeah.
Bro, you guys are freaking well problems and there's so many RPGs that are going 5 billion years where you don't need to. That's an issue. I'm freaking. Why are you expect me to go? No. Persona 5 Royal needed to go 130 hours long. It was so important.
No.
Even though I praise P5 Strikers for being a fraction of the length, or I praise the first Persona games for being a fraction of the length. Trim the fat. Hold on a second.